From the land down under, with the rock at its centre, comes the little Aussie watchman. TLAW today, what is wrong with Obama? His scorched earth policy is unnervingly provocative and seemingly without precedent or reason. Creating havoc seems to be the order of the day in what seems to be a rather reckless decision to expel Russian diplomats from the US of A. Echoes of the claim of weapons of mass destruction seems to be reverberating everywhere. Here's what we know. The Obama administration claims that there is evidence that Russia hacked Democratic Party emails for the express use of swaying public opinion against Clinton. However, given that the evidence is deemed sensitive, the public is not allowed to see it. How convenient. So you must trust an administration that has continually lied for political gain, backed by a secret service that has been shown to be dramatically wrong in the past, probably for the purpose to enact geopolitical gain. Despite the obvious and overwhelming hypocrisy that the CIA has been manipulating elections and public opinion in foreign countries for the last 60 years, the American establishment politicians have the gall to cry foul and even deride expelling diplomats as being too little, too late. It is well known that the CIA has materially altered election results all over the world, and in particular Latin America. If that is unworkable, then they arm and politically support their opposition, as in Libya and Syria. If that still doesn't work, they are not against invading foreign nations to enact political change, i.e. Iraq. Ukraine is a prime example, with foreign Western money and political cover being used to overrun a democratically elected government who was pro-Putin and replace him with what is widely believed to be a NATO puppet. Another example is seen in Turkey, where it is reported in the Turkish press that the recent failed coup was a CIA-run operation. On top of that, it is highly likely that the American NGOs have been supporting opposition to Putin throughout the last decade. In fact, Putin signed a law in 2012 to force non-profit foreign organizations that engage in political activity to declare themselves as foreign agents. This led to additional audits and obliged those NGOs to place the disclaimer that they were foreign agents on all their official documents and oral statements. While that law has been altered in late 2016 by specifically exempting charities, it is still in effect in Russia. It also is known that the Obama's political election team went into Israel to specifically campaign against Benjamin Netanyahu's re-election in 2016. The two-faced, duplicitous double standard and hypocrisy is mind-numbingly mind-blowing. What is particularly unnerving is the willingness of establishment politicians on both sides of the Republican-Democratic aisle to claim that expelling diplomats is not enough. Are they completely crazy? Especially in the knowledge that the whole 2016 election campaign in the US was run with propaganda-like precision by the Clinton team in cahoots with the establishment news media. It seems beyond coincidental that the same politicians were originally vocal against Trump. What is the endgame? I think this is the key question. Why does the political establishment want to sour relations with Russia based on what is flimsy evidence at best, and it seems to be highly politically motivated? The superficial answer is that it is to ensure that the Russian-American relationship will continue to be problematic and rocky under the incoming Trump administration. But what is the point of that? Many say it is just Obama deciding to scorch everything on the way out, but it clearly goes deeper than that, because he has support from many establishment Republicans and Democrats. What is it that they want that we don't know? A theory currently being bandied about is that it is to prepare the American populace for a false flag event, which will then be blamed on Russia. For example, a stock market collapse blamed on Russian hacking, or maybe something worse. Note that this is only supposition and not based on any solid facts. What we do know is that if these people get their way, relations between Russia and America will not be thawed. If Trump is inaugurated, he'll have to bring in with himself a ton of band-aids. I say if because I believe these same people would not hesitate to assassinate Trump in order to continue the political and military intrigue to exact specific geopolitical and economic gains. Once again, it would be prudent for all Christians to pray for Trump, who at least in his words and current actions seems more interested in peace than war.